supposed to get a tattoo tomorrow, live on the show.
Not tomorrow, Wednesday.
Right, Wednesday. Thank you, Dan. And we've been, listen, obviously it's my first tattoo, and obviously the meaning of it is, needless to explain, extremely important to me.
Can I get a hey girl from...
And
that was me.
I saw it. I'm not going to say who they are, and please don't try to find out, because that's not what this is about, okay? I'm serious. Like, don't, please. It's not like that. But I found someone on Instagram that had really beautiful photorealistic tattoos in LA, and that's what I wanted. I wanted something like that. So I reserved the day. I sent him the money even for the, the nurse. He refunded me, by the way, so don't even get angry about that. But it kind of went sideways when was it? Yesterday?
I think it was yesterday or Saturday. That you sent it?
Because I was waiting.
It was Saturday.
He wanted, first of all, to just figure it out when he got here. And I was like, no.
Gotta have it locked down.
Tell me, I need to know exactly what's going to look like before I ever see a needle. And so he's like, okay, I got you. We had a long conversation about what I wanted. I sent him a specific picture that I really love of him that's so sweet on his last day. And he's looking back like an angel. And I love it so much. It's so meaningful to me. I sent him that photo. I talked to him all about it and what I want it to look like. And this is what he sends me. I literally, I think it's the worst tattoo. I think it's the worst tattoo I've ever seen in my whole life. I mean, I was losing my fucking mind. I was so excited to see it. Look at this shit. He sent me a fucking random looking Yorkie, and a top hat. Why is he wearing a top hat? Is he attending his own funeral? Also, who wears a top hat? And what's with the flowers? And then wait, it gets even weirder. A tuxedo. He's a human being.
Did you describe him in a way, like, did you talk about his...
No.
There's never a mention of
he was a regal dog.
Let me read you verbatim.
Gentleman.
He was a guy who looked good when he cleaned up. And like, why? What gave him that idea?
I was like, why does he have shoulders? Why is he in a tuxedo? It doesn't look like my dog at all. What the fuck, dude?
Shoulders.
I laughed
this for
like
been...
30 minutes straight on Saturday morning. I was like crying. It was the funniest thing I've ever seen.
What the hell, man? I put a lot of effort into communicating with him and sending intimate photos of my beautiful animal to him. He sent all these and he goes, "How do you like it?" I was trying to be nice. I just said, I was nice. I was nice. I said, "I don't like the flowers. Let's just go with the portrait. Also, the dog doesn't look like him. Can we just go with the original photo, please?"
Did you say anything about the clothes?
No, I just said, just do the photo. I was like, I didn't want to.
Maybe you could switch up his outfit a little bit.
Straight up an episode of Curb. I'm not even kidding.
Let me read
this would be...
I sent him all the photos. I said, this one is special to me. We could try to make it look like he's turning back one last time to say goodbye. Like maybe he's on a rainbow bridge from heaven. Because I assumed that these people are artists. They're wonderful artists. They can do stuff like that, right? They customize it. They send it to me. I said... I sent him a whole bunch more photos. Can you guys do okay, yada, yada. We talk about the price. Yada, yada. I talked to him on the phone. That's it, I guess. That's all I said. We talked about it on the phone a bit. What the fuck? Have you ever seen something so ridiculous?
He's like, nah, I'm going to give you the dog father instead.
The dog father?
Yeah.
You hit me with this shit, bro? Right. And then there's these ones again. Like I guess it's not my dog though.
No,
that's not Shredder.
Well, so let's talk about the elephant in the room too. This very obviously is AI generated.
That's the other thing we started to realize. Yeah. Like this is just mid-journey.
Once he sent more, like because initially it was just the top hat one, right?
I sent these two.
Or the two, yeah. Right?
What gave it away about the second one there? You guys pointed out that go to the dog father real quick. Scroll up. That little tulip on the side there, you guys said it looked like a crack pipe, but that's like so AI.
It's
Right.
not. It doesn't look right.
Yeah.
So he put he doesn't even edit it. He's like, I'll put up the fucked up crack. Let's put the crack pipe in there too.
Right. Which, like, if you want to use AI to like just come up with a bunch of options to kind of decide on a direction, I mean, if you're upfront about that's what you're going to do to help plan it out, I don't think that's a problem. But he didn't say that. He just sent this to you.
Right.
He
Like,
said
what?
apparently they make it in Photoshop, and they have to create the art.
Mm-hmm.
No.
He must be using that new Photoshop AI then. If that's the
Right.
case.
Photoshop does have AI.
Why does
so.
he have a bow? He never wore a bow in his life. Whose dog is that? It's not my dog.
But yeah, that's the thing too, is like the AI aside, you sent him a photo and was like, I want this photo as a tattoo.
He didn't use them.
How does he wind up doing this?
And then when I was like, bro, what is this shit? Like the photo of my dog, I sent you all these photos you asked for. And then here, let me show you what you
should maybe
sent me next.
We should show the actual picture you sent them. Maybe.
That's what I want to. Oh,
Okay.
You guys have all the stuff I sent you, right? Like when he just showed up the massive photo of my arm.
Yeah.
This one, here it is. Here it is. I mean, what the fuck, dude? Here, I'm gonna send it in WhatsApp. You got it?
Yeah, I got it.
So then I was like, bro, just use the photo I sent you. What are you doing? Oh no, this came later. Hold on. Show me the one where it's just the picture, not with the frame, not with the frame.
Here, I got
So this guy's apparently reputable. Like celebrities went there. He's got like a whole team. I thought I was being scammed, and I went and like his address is I saw on Google Street Maps, like it's there. It's a real place.
Right.
Not
Yeah,
that
no,
one.
I'm sure.
that one.
I don't doubt that
Everything.
he's very talented at like executing on the tattoo, but this planning process was pretty botched.
Yeah, here. So I go. So then he sends me this when I was like, just use the photo, bro. What the fuck? Just a massive. It's so massive. I mean,
And it's kind of weird how it just kind of fades at the bottom. Doesn't look very.
I mean, I
good.
do love this photo. He's so cute, but it's so big.
Mm-hmm.
You guys like this photo, by the way? Super flattering. I can really notice the weight loss. And then I was like, man, I don't know. That looks kind of like I'm not sure about that. So then he said,
I think you should just get the top hat one at
I
this
cannot
point.
believe it.
I think you got to do it.
just full back.
Yeah, no,
Oh no, okay.
Which one?
don't worry about it.
Oh yeah, no, don't show that one. Yeah,
Okay.
don't. And then he sent me, bro. I swear to God. Then I said, just use the photo. Or then I was like, I don't know if this is working. And then he sent me this. The fuck is this? It's a giant frame. There's more frame than dog.
It's a beautiful frame.
I mean, yeah, maybe it's a specialty.
Wow,
What is this?
that's what a frame.
Now, yeah, this one definitely looks the most clip art.
I was
Yeah.
like, bro, you're just using clip art and AI. Just stop trying. I'm over it.
Okay, I like it. Picasso.
Oh yeah. Yeah, Cam sent this in our chat. Sometimes Cam comes up with some banger memes just for our group chat.
Oh, so funny. It's so funny. Cam, show the ones you made using Midjourney that looks identical.
Okay, I made a bunch. It's so easy to do. One
They
sec.
literally are identical.
1 sec.
This one was quite good too. This is, I guess, maybe even cooler than what he sent. I don't know.
Here, I did
Picasso.
this with Yorkie specifically, right here. And then you can just mix it up with any dog you like.
All right, pulling it up.
Yeah.
Oh, so these are ones that can't. That's crazy, dude.
Yep.
So you just typed like tattoo of dog with flowers and roses?
Actually, what I did was I took Midjourney has this thing where you can upload an image and it describes it for you, and then it you just type in what it described. And
Zero effort.
Yeah, zero effort whatsoever. So,
And did you ask it to do it like a tattoo?
hold on, I'll show you actually what it looks like.
I mean, here's other ones Cam made of another Yorkie. I guess if you're, I don't know, man. So they tried to feed it a picture of Shredder, and it just gave him a generic Yorkie,
Yeah,
I guess.
This is what it looks like. And I should say I never use AI for my own photoshops on the show too.
Thank
wanna say
you.
that.
Of course not. Of course not. So do me a favor. Take that picture of Shredder, upload it, and say, hey, make this into a tattoo.
Okay.
I'm curious. But then he had to give it he said, put it in a top hat. He'd have to say that, right? Put it in a top hat and a tuxedo.
I think the AI just added a top hat on its own.
I'm afraid I can't do that.
Took its own creative liberties.
What the
It felt true.
And a human with shoulders. He has human shoulders. Why is there a child in the back of this AI image? How weird is that? Why is there 2 kids behind? What the fuck?
That's fucking
Dude,
crazy.
AI's out of control, man. We need to regulate this. So I don't know. I'm feeling pretty sour about the whole thing. Oh, this is horrible. Look at this again. What the fuck, dude? It's a giant frame. Why is the frame so big?
It's crazy, dude.
Why such a huge frame? It doesn't even make sense. Why would you send me that? I thought, I was like, are you like a 15-year-old scamming me right now?
I don't know why it reminds me of like a postage stamp.
Yeah.
You look like you're about to be sent here.
The picture of his shredder is like super low res too. So, and then there was one more, because I saw another artist that I liked, and they, I guess, specialize in doing pets, which I think is what I need to look up next time. It's just someone who does pets specifically. And they had this really clever way of just doing like the head and then doing some kind of outline on the bottom to make it look, I don't know, cleaner. And he just cut out the body and then he just drew a line.
Oh.
Who would say
Like
yes
the
to that?
horizon line.
Who the fuck would say yes to that? I was kind of speechless by the whole thing. I mean, this is
The
my first
tuxedo,
experience,
bro.
so I'm somewhat aghast by all this.
I was literally, I remember waking up on Saturday. This is the first thing I saw. Like I had to like wipe my eyes and take a look, and I like nudged Lena. I'm like, please look at this. Am I high right now? What the fuck is this? I
You are
thought we
not
were
high.
missing some kind of context or something. Then I scrolled up and like Dan's like, I'm literally still crying from this.
Someone says it had to be a troll. I promise you it's not a troll. I promise you it's not a troll.
We do a little trolling. It's called We Do a Little Trolling.
I promise. You know? And he kept trying to convince me. He's like, dude, just let me show up. We'll do it in person. It's going to be great. I was like, fuck. No, dude. I never want to meet you.
What if this guy's like a Tate fan or something?
I'd be like, yo, can I get a tattoo of my grandma? He puts a top hat on her.
Yeah.
My grandma passed away. Can I get a memorial? Sure. Here she is in a top hat. Excuse me. I'm trying to honor my dead grandma.
Got your hat.
Yeah, I'm trying to honor my dead grandma. Can you put her cadaver going down a water slide? With a top hat and monocle? How did you find this guy? Okay, well, not that it's your fault, Cameron, because you just sent it to me. I don't think you weren't vouching for them. And I know you weren't. But that's how I found it. Cam, I was like, man, how do I find? And I think, Cam, you just looked up realistic tattoo artists and sent me a bunch.
Exactly, yeah. I sent
And then
a list of
I
them.
just contacted one, and that was it. So it's not at all Cameron's fault at all. You did not vouch for them.
Not your fault.
You were just showing me how easy it was to find people. And I just went with the first person who answered.
And yeah, I didn't expect them to send all this.
It's not your fault.
Well, in the end, we
All
didn't
this
do
black
it.
tie wear.
Yeah, I don't even know how to describe it.
But now I'm kind of back to square one, and I'm not sure.
I think you should go to the place that me and my parents always go.
Do they?
I sent it to you. We
Your
won't
parents
say
get
it, but-
tatted?
Yeah, my mom, not my dad.
Do they do pets?
Yeah, I sent you the link to their Instagram, and he literally has one.
I don't want to pull it up because then
No,
I'll show
but-
that once I get it, and I'm happy. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to ruin anybody's business. Wait, let me see what you sent me.
I know they do beautiful work.
I've seen a lot of people now after this all happened who specialize in pets, dogs and cats. And so, because it needs to be, it's my only tattoo, you know. Please let us find you a genuine artist. Please do. I mean, if y'all are someone or know someone that can do my grandma in a top hat and a tuxedo
I'm really looking.
in an open casket, please. Are you working on that, Cam?
Working on what? The top hat and tuxedo?
Oh,
Of your grandma?
I wanted you to feed a picture of Shredder.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out how to do that right now.
Okay.
One sec.
And then, can you just do an open casket funeral of my grandma with a top hat on?
Where?
Let me see that too.
Actually, you know what? Hold on. I got to show you what the AI just came up with.
Yeah.
So did you like disclosed emotionally to this tattoo
I
artist?
told him, I
what
was like,
going on
my
first?
dog passed away a couple years ago. I'm devastated. I loved him so much.
Uh-huh.
And then he goes, I got you, fam.
And then he sent top
He
hat.
says, I got you, fam.
And for those reasons, I'm out.
To me, the top hat one is terrible, but the tuxedo one is just next
The
level.
tuxedo one is so fucking funny, dude.
He sent two of
So
them.
funny.
There's two of them.
Yeah.
One in a suit. Yeah, I like the options.
got
You want him in a suit or a tux? I mean, it's up to you, buddy.
You're right. Yeah.
Shredder's clavicle.
Do you see what I just sent?
I'll open it right now.
Looking good in that
Wait,
suit.
that's not. It doesn't look like a tattoo though.
I tried to combine the two images.
It does
But it
look
did
a
it the
lot more like
opposite way.
Shredder though.
Yeah. But it did it in the reverse.
It does look a lot
Goofy.
more like Shredder.
Looking good in that suit.
Man. So that was insane. I had a hard time getting over this. It's like, yo, the death of my dog was traumatic enough. Now you got to do this to me?
Right. So he imagined these would be comforting.
He's like, what do you think? He was stoked to
Yeah,
share
he
them.
was really stoked.
He was super
Damn.
into it.
I want to live in that head.
Apparently he's busy too. He's like, we're booked up all week. You got to hit me next time. Well, I don't know. That thing all kind of fucked me up. I'm not going to lie. So maybe there's a tattoo artist watching who's good. Or you're friends with someone that's good. Because the thing is, I did want to do it on the show. Thought that would be an interesting angle. And then I was like, imagine I got one live and it was shit. It was horrible and it went horrible. And I'm like, yo, what is happening right now? And I get into a thing with this guy on the live.
Yeah, that would happen to you.
That would be insane. That would be the craziest thing ever. Oh my God. I'll look into him, Olivia. I want to see him work with pets. Oh, here. This one is Otter, my late dear grandmother, who's... I sent him a picture of her, and he sent me this back. Thank you, buddy. Yeah, she doesn't look... This is a completely
looks
different
cool.
person.
That one's awesome.
Okay, that one's fire.
Yeah.
All right, Nana.
Your AI game is better than his. I don't even see any crack pipes or anything.
Right.
I asked her to be in an open casket, but they just skipped that, I think.
They're like,
Yeah, it's like, nah, we're not doing that shit.
All right, well, rectangular guys here. Oh, here's Cam. Thank you, Cam. This is exactly what I wanted. Thank you, guys. Well, this is just an image, though. This is weird as shit, dude. A picture of my grandma with a top hat and an open casket.
Wait, why are all these old people serving at the funerals?
Yo, the hand looks good. The hands are getting better.
Mm-hmm.
Why does the top hat look so weird?
She looks good. It's a statement piece.
Okay. Well, that's not what I'm here to do, but it's cool. They don't want to show the dead person, I guess.
Guess not.
Okay, well, let's try to bleach our eyes by talking to a rectangular guy, and not in a good way, like
Right.
eye bleach, not like throw actual bleach in your eyes. I was confused by that concept at first. Eye bleach. I was like, that sounds horrible.
Right.
Throw bleach in your eyes?
Clean them out.
I can't. Yeah, let's talk to him.
Okay, Ethan.
I need to talk to my boy here.
Let's get in the right mind space. Yeah, there you go. Let's get rectangular real quick.
Ah.
All right, I'm bringing him in. Here we go.
I am rectangular. Ah.
All right,
Sean
second.
Evans music.
All right, and